I already know this video is going to, if it gets more than 50 views, it's going to get disliked into oblivion. But that's all right, because this video really needs to be made. Sean Strickland is a little bit out of control right now, and his interviews have become completely unbearable to watch. I feel like he has turned up his unwokeness 1,000%, and it's very uncomfortable at this point. All right, so to give you some background, before you hit that dislike button, I used to be a Sean Strickland fan. But then he showed inauthenticity. He was crying on Theo Von's show. He was crying about Drickus Duplessis, texting Drickus saying, "Please take that back, or I'll have to come after you." And then he was tweeting about his girlfriend once he got a girlfriend who suddenly came out of nowhere. Once he became big in the UFC, suddenly this girlfriend pops up. She's definitely not a gold digger. Oh, my girlfriend was playing this video game, and then I said, babe, blah, 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 blah. Always tweeting about his girlfriend. Because if you guys forget, Sean Strickland is an incel. A lot of you may be new to being his fan, but I was there back in the day when he's making videos from his home that he's renting out in Las Vegas, talking about how he doesn't have any girls and he needs to get girls in his bed. He's jealous of Pat Barry. And then he was like obsessing over I think it might have been when he was talking about Pat Barry and Rose, talking about, oh, this one UFC fighter, she follows me on Instagram. I'm trying to message her on Instagram, blah, 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 blah. And he's just struggling with his dating life. Then suddenly he gets a girlfriend and won't stop tweeting about her and will not fight. Hasn't fought in so long. So I'm not a fan anymore. So I see an interview pop up with Helen Yee, which is the schmo's wife, and I already know what he's going to be doing. He's going to be, one, talking about China and her being Chinese. Two, he's going to be basically sexually assaulting her. Basically. And that's exactly what happened. Right after this, he does an interview with her husband. It's purely MMA talk. That's it. Purely MMA talk. Talks about the Dutch man, but that's it. Being Drickus Duplessis, but purely MMA talk. With Helen, only about her body, only about the clothes she's wearing, only about where she's from and her people. It was unbearable to listen to. So we're going to get into it. Feel free to like, dislike, comment, and so let's get into it. I'm going to start with an interview here. It's a YouTube short. This was from an interview before this interview I saw maybe a year ago. Look how uncomfortable she gets. He's like one of the guys that will make excuses to touch you. He's one of those old geezers who will make an excuse to like put his arm around you. Watch what he does here while he's going off about how he's not racist.
Nice. Isn't that right?
Isn't that right? Puts his arm around her, and look how uncomfortable she is. The schmo might be recording this right now, and he sees it. He sees it right there, and he tries to make it better by switching the topic. Watch.
That's
God
right.
Damn, that's a lot of muscle there. Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of muscle there, but you see how she kind of leans away while he's making another excuse to grab her arm. I'll just replay this one more time for you guys. She's just not gonna.
Nice. Isn't that right?
That's
God
right.
Damn, that's a lot of muscle there. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, don't.
Even that long pause. Isn't that right? And then it's like a 2-second pause while he's going in. You could just feel the awkwardness. Oh my gosh.
Love you guys. Isn't that right?
And she had a lot of time to process what's about to happen. Yeah, so this is Sean Strickland. This is him. For all the fans out there, feel free to dislike. And I know you might be saying, well, I'll tell you later. All right, so we're going to get into this interview. And then after this, I'll show you what her husband does. This was before or after his interview with his wife. If it's after the interview with his wife, he's a bitch, but that'll be at the end of the video if you stick around or skip to it. All right, so let's get into this very racial and sexual interview here. Very exciting stuff.
Say that kind of interview. Where's the couch at?
Already making jokes about casting couch. Already making it sexual.
Helen here in Salt Lake City. Always great to be joined by the people's champ, the beloved Sean Strickland. Always great to see you, especially here in Utah, high altitude.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. A lot of Mormons, a lot of crackheads. The actual.
Hey, there's a fly all over you. I mean, I know.
Chinese person next to me, they fucking know, man. This probably has like duck grease on her.
All right. Instantly starts insulting her. Oh, there's a fly next to me. Oh, it's because I'm next to a Chinese. She's probably got duck grease on her. Instantly just starts insulting her and her people. For those of you saying, oh, all this because he's just basing it off stereotypes. He's from Vegas, and then I think he's from Texas or Arizona or New Mexico or Arizona. Lives in Vegas. I don't think he's encountered a lot of Chinese people. I have. Right now I live in Asia. I've lived in Prague. Right now I'm dating a Chinese girl. 2 ex-girlfriends ago she was Chinese, my ex-girlfriend, and I've dated other Chinese. I know them. Only one of them though, they do meet the stereotypes. Only one of them did. But other than that, they're great people. Him constantly talking about China as if he knows, he doesn't know. He just goes based off stereotypes. So right now he's saying she's dirty, she doesn't shower. They do shower.
I promise you I showered this morning.
Oh, yeah, sure she did. Don't trust the Chinese. Anyways, that's all.
Don't trust the Chinese.
All right, guys. Let me tell you, there's a lot of crack zombies here. The people to crack zombie ratio is crazy because you would think like, Mormons, white, wealthy, but yeah, there's a lot of crackheads here, guys. A lot of them.
Did you get chased by one?
I mean, I fucking wish. Listen, no one's chasing this guy. No one's chasing me, guys. I'm doing the chasing.
So yesterday, the Schmo and I, we were in a little situation where we were torn between choosing a 15-passenger white van, probably no windows, or a Tesla. He just wouldn't choose the Tesla because he's never driven one. Can you teach the Schmo how to drive a Tesla?
Let me tell you. The Schmo is with a Chinese woman. And what do we know about the Chinese? They hate freedom. So it probably wasn't the Schmo's choice to embrace freedom. You were probably telling him, hey, don't buy Elon Musk's freedom mobile. Don't.
This is such a reach, talking about, me and the Schmo needed to get a car, and he couldn't choose. And he makes a whole thing about, well, you're Chinese, and he's married to you, and China's against freedom, so you probably didn't even give him the choice because you're Chinese. It's not even... All right, I don't know if this is an act. I don't know if this is actually how he is. But real quick, another reason why I don't like him is because Valentina Shevchenko, back when Sean was saying women's MMA, blah, 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 sucks, they shouldn't be fighting, which he's got a point. He messaged Valentina Shevchenko and said, oh, sorry, when I'm not sparring and I'm just at home, my mind, I just start to lose it and I just start doing stupid stuff. He's already saying he's mentally unable to be a man and that he apologized and backtracked on what he said about women's MMA and apologized to one of the women's MMA fighters. That's another reason why I don't like him. But let's continue his story about how she didn't let the Schmo pick the car because she's from China. Although later on he tells her to shut up, she's American. Let's continue this amazing interview with this amazing person.
Don't get in the freedom mobile and... No, you probably told him to go buy the Chinese van. Fucking don't trust the Chinese. Don't put this on Schmo. Put this on you.
Well, I mean, there were no windows,
Yeah, now she's talking, dude. Calm down, all right? Fucking love me long time over here. Say that kind of interview. Where's the cat?
All right, love me long time. It's a Vietnamese thing from Full Metal Jacket, the movie, insinuating she's a prostitute. He just insinuated she's a prostitute. If you know where that line is from. Good job. Good job, Sean. Great job.
Oh, Chad.
他们全部爱你.
Fucking, what's that? Sucky $5? What are we talking here, man?
Hey, $10 today. Inflation, $10.
I'll tell you about the Chinese, though, you guys. I went to Japan with the good Asians, not the bad ones.
Sushi?
Apparently, there are good Asians and bad Asians, and Koreans hate the Chinese, if just so you guys know. So, did you know that the Koreans hate the Chinese? You know the Koreans hate the Chinese. Don't.
That's not correct, actually. Well, a lot of parts of Asia, they don't like China when China goes and takes advantage. So, for example, I'm in Southeast Asia, and a lot of like the bad Chinese come here and take advantage of the poorer countries. But for East Asia, which is like Korea, China, Japan, because I have a South Korean aunt, in East Asia, they all hate Japan. They all hate Japan because Japan was always invading them. Even China and Korea became allies to fight off Japan's invasions. So her saying, him saying the Japanese are good, although we literally had to bomb them with two nuclear bombs, and the Chinese are bad. In history, that has not been the case, but apparently, no, they all hate China in East Asia, apparently, which is not true.
Play ignorant. Koreans hate Chinese. They're like the bad Asian. But I went to Japan and it was really nice, you guys. It was really nice. But I discovered something. It made me hate the Chinese people even more. Dude, they're worst tourists. Like, Chinese people are the worst. You're not fucking Chinese. You're white.
See, he's saying that because she's from or born in America. They are bad tourists, some of them. He's right on that.
Chinese people are the worst fucking tourists there are. Like, I don't know what's wrong with your people, man. They're fucking animals. They're savages.
Did they try to upsell you? Because they actually did that to me yesterday. I was sad.
It's like loud. They're dirty. Like, the Chinese are all bad, you know? And I'm not racist because, like, you know, like.
All right, the Chinese tourists, how do you know they're dirty? Like, did you go smell them? Also, they're loud? Really? Because most of the world, they don't like American tourists because Americans are loud. And then he just says, yeah, I don't know. And then changes this. God, he's so stupid.
Asians are all Asians. I love the Japanese. I love the Koreans. But the Chinaman is real bad, real bad.
Well, speaking of the Chinese, my dad was wondering and asking me, how's your dog doing? I know all the all-you-can-eat buffets here.
Okay, well, fucking, I'm just happy you're not eating dogs.
My dad did.
Oh, God. Yeah, they eat fucking dogs, you guys. No, fucked up that is. They eat dogs, man. My guy, don't talk about the Chinese, dude. Good thing you got 3 inches of a fucking smo in you. That makes you what, like 3 inches of Jew? I like that.
Got 3 inches of schmo in you. So schmo is right there watching it or recording it and saying he has a small penis. So he's trying to degrade her husband and appear as the alpha in this whole weird situation they got going on here. And then of course he has to identify what is the schmo. He's Jew, so that makes her 3% Jew because she's got 3% of the schmo, if you know what I mean, inside of her. Good one, Sean. Cannot conduct a normal interview because, make no mistake, he's going off on China. He would, if she messaged him that night and said, let's run away together, he would. He's obsessing over her ethnicity because he's obsessed with her. He probably likes Asians. That's just what it is. And it shows because he keeps obsessing over her and her ethnicity and then degrading the schmo. Let's continue.
Hey, but last time I saw you, I gave you the swimsuit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hey, you better show up to our
padding. I'm going to have to do a little bit more. But, all right, I got you. We get it done.
Okay,
We'll get it done.
Do you still have it?
Let me tell you that swimsuit, I wear it all the time.
Yeah.
I love it. I don't know if this is standard practice, but there's like a little nut cup that really makes your balls, when your cock, look way bigger than it is. That's standard in swimming. There's like a little pad that like gives you a little ball coverage.
All right, so just like a 14-year-old boy, he has to sexualize a swimsuit, okay?
like a push-up bra down there.
I'm hanging way more meat than I am, you know.
Well, I mean, you know, that's the purpose of
I
it.
like it, bro. I like it, so I wear it all the time. I just walk around like, yeah, it's not me. No, I like it a lot, though. Yeah, but we gotta swim.
Right. So he starts checking her up and down, saying, "We gotta swim."
I just walk
Look,
around
watch
like, yeah, it's not
this.
me. No, I like it a lot, though. Yeah, but we gotta.
I was checking. I don't know, he's like, "We gotta swim," while checking her body out while she sees this happening. She like, he just doesn't care. He doesn't, or he's just too stupid to notice that she knows this stuff, like what he's doing right now, just checking her out. So he asks if she wants to. We gotta swim sometime. She's gonna just play it off or change the subject, and he continues to ask like 2 or 3 more times. And you know why he wants to swim with her. You know why.
We gotta swim.
Yeah, well, you know, next time
Why he is just, I'm not even gonna say it. Blipping her. And the schmo's just watching all of this.
I'll bring you my USADA paperwork.
Oh yeah, just Helen has bigger traps than me. All right, calm down.
She says, "Bring in my USADA paperwork," trying to change it, and then watch.
No, this fucking fly, guys. No, I'm down to swim.
You sure
No, I'm down to swim. He's like, "No, seriously, I'm down to swim." So 2 times now.
you didn't, like, did you shower today?
Yeah, I just showered. I mean, it's a gym shower, you know.
Yeah, this fly loves us.
Anyways, yeah, no, I'm down to swim. Let's go.
3 times. He's like, this is like a desperate little boy. Like, please date me. Like, yeah, I'm down to swim. Let's go. Like, he is obsessed with her. Do not kid yourself. And then he's going to tell us why, because he's going to start objectifying her by telling us like what she's wearing, how it's inappropriate, but how he actually likes it. Blah 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 blah. And oh my gosh, so. Guys, again, feel free to comment down below your opinions. I'm not anti, like, I'm anti-woke, all right? I love Sean Strickland in the beginning, but now it's just pathetic.
Go get it done.
Yay, because I did just swim with Valentina Shevchenko last week. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. She's really talented.
Did you win?
We did not race.
You didn't race. What the fuck?
So she it talks about how she swam with Valentina, changes the topic again, and she's saying it very slowly because she's trying to like think of a way to change the subject. I feel like I do and don't feel bad for these reporters because another one was Nina Drama. When they interview people like Sean Strickland or Marab, they know it's gonna be uncomfortable. They know they are the I word. I don't want to say it because I don't know if YouTube stunts my growth in any way. They know they're the I word, and yeah, they don't want to do the interview, but they do it because they know they'll get views. And I remember Nina's interview with Sean, like one of the first ones. And he starts telling Nina how he's going to beat up her boyfriend, who is recording the video, by the way. He always does this. He always tries to belittle the boyfriend, who is literally recording it. It's insecure. It's just insecurity. And yeah, so she changes the topic to swimming while Sean is desperately trying to get her. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's got a girlfriend. Don't you got a girlfriend back home who's not a gold digger? Definitely is.
What you guys do?
It actually feels pretty, like, good. Yeah. Because it's so hot out, so it feels really nice.
Wait, did you just ask, what did you guys do?
We did not race.
You didn't race. What the fuck did you guys do?
Maybe you didn't mean it in a sexual way.
It actually feels pretty, like, good. Yeah. Because it's so hot out, so it feels really nice. Refreshing. My turn.
They're talking right now like, man, I gotta interview Sean Strickland tomorrow, and she's just like, good luck with that one. Here's the thing, you guys. Here's the thing, you guys. These fucking guys, dude. These fucking...
Yes, ma'am. We caught up.
Bikinis and shit. Like, I didn't know that's good. I've Googled that once or twice.
It was a lot of fun. But you want to, like, race?
Let me tell you, people.
All right, he's thinking, how can I sexualize this even more or degrade the Chinese even more? He does not care to answer any MMA questions for her. He'll do that for her boyfriend in a little bit, or her husband, whatever. But for her, it's all about sex or China.
No China, man. I've said
This fucking guy, dude. I tell you guys, dude, this fucking guy, dude. How did I know?
this before. No China man or China woman will beat me in anything besides child labor.
Would you like to learn some Chinese?
Let's do it.
Ni hao.
What was that? Wait, what am I saying? What am I saying?
Hello.
Meow. I feel like I should already start. How do I say work harder, child? So when I start my clothing company and I open up a couple sweatshops, how do I get to the meat and potatoes of work harder? No food for you till you finish.
What about something a bit nicer? 我爱你.
What, is that gonna get my shirts made faster?
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
我爱你.
What? Am I calling myself a here, Helen? What's going on?
Okay, so we will be racing one lap. And you know what? I did recently interview multiple-time Olympic medalist swimmer Kyle Chalmers, and he even told me he believes in you, that you could probably beat me.
I'd like to back you in, but I do think she's beatable, Sean. So if you are watching this, I would definitely love to see that clip come through on my Instagram feed or YouTube at some point.
If that makes you feel better.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. Just make sure to wear.
He is just I also think he meant this in a sexual way, but her reaction is just, this is why this is so unbearable, uncomfortable. And if you're a woman and you're above a 4 on attractiveness, don't even talk to this man. He just cannot handle your presence. He is so obsessed with her right now. He just can't stay normal. This is why he had no women before he got money.
If that makes you feel better.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Oh, dude. I should have screenshotted this one for my thumbnail. Look at.
Fuck you up. Just make sure to wear a proper bathing suit, all right? We don't need those titties falling out. We don't need that kind of distraction going on. You're actually dressed kind of appropriate today. I like it. Your shorts don't look like they're painted on. You bought the right sizes. You stopped shopping at the kids store. I'm really proud of you.
It was my
Yeah, he meant it in a sexual way because he instantly made it sexual a second later and gave a little touch on the back because that's his excuse. Like, guys, don't think it is not the going and actually touching, like, you're thinking about it a lot and planning it. That little pat on the back he was thinking about that the last 2 minutes and how he's gonna do that as an excuse to touch her.
Bought the right sizes. You stopped shopping at the kids store. I'm really proud of you.
It was my birthday, so I thought maybe step it up a little and make Sean happy,
You
right?
understand this woman, you guys. You don't fucking edit me, Helen. You don't fucking
A little and make Sean
Watch
happy,
this.
right?
understand this woman, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
You don't fucking edit me, Helen. You don't fucking edit me. This woman will walk into the gym. And again, I'm with it, but she will walk into the gym and we're all loaded with testosterone. We're all fighting. And she's wearing like this little crop top and like these fucking shorts that are just like you could see everything. So Helen,
He was about to say you could see the then he stopped himself. Yeah, I mean, if you're going into Sean Strickland's gym, should you be wearing shorts tight with a crop top? I mean, you know what you're doing. I agree with him on that one.
I'm really glad that you're learning and you're doing the right fucking things for the people.
He keeps getting so close. Like when he pointed, "Don't crop me out," he got, like, I think he touched her, but just right here, watch.
I'm really glad
What?
that you're learning and you're doing the right fucking thing
She starts to back away a little bit while he probably smelling his breath.
for the people.
Hey, as long as I make.
Nice, but for us.
Do you like my trauma shirt?
No, I don't fucking like it. You know this man knocked me out. God damn it, China man.
You guys just trained together
He just calls her Chinaman. He just refers to her as Chinaman.
today.
That makes me mad every time. Why the fuck am I here? I'm going home.
Hey, one question about the fight next weekend. How do you see it playing out? Alex Pereira versus Khalil.
You know, man, I just can't see Khalil pulling it off. You know, God damn it. This fucking-
Do you think the fly's like a drone?
The government, man, they're watching.
Well, the government's watching. Is there a China joke coming in?
Anyways, no, I can't see. I can't see. Like, I think I met watching him fight Anthony Smith. Like, I just can't see it happening. I don't think he has the tools in the toolbox to beat Alex. You know, he's not knocking him out. He's not out striking him. He's not out wrestling him. Like, I think Alex is gonna make easy work of this fight.
And next time we'll see you, we're gonna be racing, like for real, for real.
We're not gonna be racing. You're gonna be
We're not gonna be racing. You're gonna be. What's he about to say?
fucking losing. All right, I'm gonna send your ass back to fucking China. All right, calm the fuck down.
And for your fans who love you and can't wait to watch for your return, what would you like to let them know?
You guys, I'll make you a deal. I'll make you a deal. I'll race Helen, but she better be in the smallest bikini she can buy.
Yeah, damn, look at that. And yeah, he doesn't even try to hide it here. She plays into it by editing this in.
And that's not for me. That's for you guys. That's for you guys. That's my condition for you guys. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you.
All right. So, yeah, just watching that interview and watching her facial expressions, it was just, All right, then the schmo gets in here. This will just be a second. If you made it to the end of this video, the schmo gets in on this. It's purely MMA talk only, except, Sean talks about sodomizing David Goggins, but Sean won't fight actual real fighters. And he's already staring him down while the schmo looks defeated. He just sexually harassed my wife. That's okay though, because watch what he does here. He doesn't even, he's like, I don't care to even shake her hand. Bring Helen back. Great job, schmo. In the words of Dana White, great job, schmo. What do you say? Not happening, schmo. All right, well, that's the end of this video. Yeah, like I said, become my 8th subscriber. That'd be cool. And I'll see you guys in the next one.